Hello RoboArmy fans. What if you could control light wirelessly with just a tap on your phone? Welcome to the world of IoT, where a tiny ESP32 becomes your smart light controller. To bring this project to life, you will need one ESP32 board, two LEDs, two resistors, 220 ohm breadboard jumper wires, one micro USB cable. Let's wire it up. Take the ESP board and the breadboard, insert the LEDs. Connect the anode long leg of LED 1 to GPIO 2. Connect the anode of LED 2 to GPIO 4. Connect the 220 ohm resistors from each LED's cathode to the ground rail of the breadboard. Finally, connect ESP32's GND to breadboard ground rail. Once you have connected everything, double check the wiring according to the circuit diagram. Now download the code and library files given in the description below. Open the code file if you have already downloaded the Arduino IDE, otherwise download the Arduino IDE first. We start by including the Wi-Fi.h library. This gives our ESP32s the ability to connect to a Wi-Fi network and act as a web server. Next, we store our Wi-Fi SSID and password into constant character variables. Replace these with your actual Wi-Fi details to connect the ESP32. Now we define which GPIO pins are connected to our LEDs. Here LED 1 is on GPIO 2 and LED 2 is on GPIO 4. This line creates a web server object on port 80, which is a default port for HTTP communication. Let's move into the setup function. This runs only once when the ESP32 starts. We begin serial communication to monitor the progress via serial monitor. We set both LED pins as output and make sure they are turned off initially. This part connects the ESP32 to Wi-Fi. It keeps trying until a connection is established, showing dots while it's connecting. Once connected, it prints the local IP address of the ESP32. This is the address you will open in your browser. Finally, the server is started using server.begin function. The loop function runs continuously and handles client request. First, we check if any client has connected to our ESP32 server. If yes, we read the client request. The client request is stored in a string. This contains information like /LED1 equals to on. Now we parse that string. If it contains /LED1 equals to on, we turn LED1 on using digital write. Similarly, we have the off condition, and in the same way, LED2 on or off cases works. After processing the request, we send a simple HTML page back to the browser. This tells the browser that the page is loaded successfully and it will be in HTML format. We start the web page content with a heading and styling. These are the buttons for LED1. Clicking this sends a new request back to ESP32. Similarly for LED2 buttons. Finally, we close the HTML tags and disconnect the client. So this code turns your ESP2 into a mini web server. It reads browser commands and controls two LEDs and even hosts the web page itself. Now we will upload the code to the ESP32. If you are using ESP32 for the first time on Arduino IE, follow these steps. Go to the file, then preferences. In additional board manager URL, paste the link and given in the description below. Now go to the tool, select board and board manager. Search for ESP32 and click install on the one by Expressive Systems. Next, plug in your ESP32 board to your device via USB. Now go to tools, select board and then select ESP32 dev module. Then go to tools, select port, select the one that appears after connecting your ESP32. Usually it's a COM3 or COM4 etc. Please note, if the port is not visible, install CP2102 or CH340 driver based on your board's chip. Make sure to replace the Wi-Fi name and password here. Click on the upload button, the right facing arrow. You will see connecting in the console. If you see dots like this, press and hold boot button on your ESP32 until uploading begins. Once the upload is done, you will see done uploading. Now click tools and then select serial monitor. Set the baud rate at 115,200. You will see message like connecting to Wi-Fi and then Wi-Fi connected IP address will come. Note down the IP address. This is how you will access the LED controller in your browser. Open your device browser and type the IP address. You will see button to turn on and off LED and LED2. Tap a button and watch your ESP32 control LEDs wirelessly. Let's control this LED using our mobile phone. I will paste the IP address we have got from the serial monitor into the phone's browser and that's it. Let's tap the button and boom, the LEDs turn on and off just at clicks. You have successfully uploaded your ESP32 web server project and controlled LEDs over Wi-Fi. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more such DIY electronics tutorials.